I'm your boy T-Ball.
And I'm Mr. Bradley. If you guys have been keeping up with standings, well, you're in good news. And if not, here's the standings. As of before we picked Week 15, T-Ball was out 139-67. I was 124-82. Last week, your picks went 9-7.
9-7. I thought I went at least 11, but
I was 13-3 if it wasn't for those two as well.
good job, bub.
And the only other game I had wrong was the Vikings-Bears that you picked the Bears. And so now, total overall, T-Ball is still out ahead, 148-74. I'm 137-85. It's moved me within 11 games of you in the standings with 32 picks left in the next 2 weeks. So I got to get these both down.
Yeah, bub, you're going to have to hope for a miracle here if you want to keep it close.
Well, last week was my best week I had, but with that being said, 9-5 Bucks at the Lions, who have been eliminated at 5-9.
Lions got beat last week. They'll continue to get beat again this week. Bucks are, still chomping at the bit here. They need a win for sure. Lions ain't really a big deal for them this week. Give me the Bucks.
I still think they're going to play hard, but the Lions, that is. But I do believe the Bucks they know what's at stake if they lose another game. They're not going to try to lose anymore with those last two. Give me the Bucks. They're going to move it on. Eliminated 2 is the 49ers, who are 5-9 at the Cardinals, who are 8-6, and the Cardinals need to win this game. T-ball.
Yeah, this is if the 49ers come out and actually try to win this is just to give the Cardinals a big fuck you in the standings
upset.
here. Divisional games can go either way. I'm going to take the better of the obvious two teams. 49ers are sneaky, but the Cardinals should win this, no problem.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals too. They know they need this win to keep pace with a lot of teams. I mean, just 2 in their own division with the Rams and the Seahawks, but not only that, but the Bucks, who we just previously picked. And Kyler Murray had a pretty good game last week. I think they're going to carry that on.
We said keep an eye on that division, so.
It's a tough one. I mean, it's a doozy. But another team who has been officially eliminated, the 4-10 Falcons, who almost pulled off the upset last week against the Bucks. You had me worried when you made that pick.
Yeah.
And they're going to the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 13-1, who obviously have clinched the playoffs and their division.
Yeah, Chiefs 13-1. They're at home. They should at least beat the Falcons by at least 20 points.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. And
throw the ball to Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he needs to surpass DeAndre Hopkins so he could be the first and only tight end to lead the league in receiving yards at the end of the season. But
in NFL history.
Yeah, in
he
NFL
could be the
history.
First, guys. Pay attention to that.
That's crazy. DeAndre Hopkins got him by 6 yards.
Yeah, 6 yards.
I got the Chiefs. There's no way that offense is way more talented. It's still going to be a decent game out of the Falcons, and the Chiefs look unstoppable with 1 loss. Shouldn't even have that probably. But 9-4 Browns at the Jets, who came with their first win last week against the Rams of all teams. Woo.
Jets shouldn't have won last week. Browns definitely should have beat New York, which they did. They should definitely beat the Jets. I hope that's what they do because I'm picking them this week.
Yeah, I'm going to pick them too because I know that they have to win these next 2 games so they can hopefully get the Steelers to lose against the Colts and take that division for the first time in God, who knows how long it's been for the Browns. So I'm rooting for the Browns. They're my third favorite team, obviously. Packers, Chiefs, then Browns. Moving on, eliminated the Panthers, who are 4-10, going to the Washington football team and 6-8, and they have got to win.
I think Washington probably should have won last week, but, things happen. They'll definitely win this week. Team Alex Smith has come a long way. Defense is looking pretty sharp.
Dwayne Haskins played pretty well last week in his absence.
That's true. The Washington football team, they could have a shot here.
They really
definitely
could
have a shot. They might be the Cinderella in this one.
I'm going to take the Panthers because if they held to Aaron Rodgers to 170 passing yards, I'm going to say the Panthers are going to sneak one out, even though they've been eliminated and who knows how hard they're going to play. But they might go out there and prove a point. So give me them, and I need a different pick than you. But 7-7 Bears trying to stay alive, going to the Jags, 1-13, who've been eliminated, obviously.
I'm going to take the Jags on this one.
Really? They play pretty good games this year.
Bears are salty. This is going to be one of those ones that slips through those fingers. I just have this weird feeling Jags take this one at home.
I'm going to have to go with the Bears just because either one of these teams, I don't really know who could win this game because the Bears either play good or they play like dog shit and get murdered.
Yep.
And the Jags have been the Jags all year long. Lost close games, but also lost blowout games. Give me the Bears. 5-9 Giants trying to keep their hopes alive, and the Ravens trying to keep everybody else off their hills. It's Giants at Ravens, who are 9-5.
No, I'm pretty sure I've said this at least 6 times about the Ravens. There should be no reason the Giants win this. Ravens are at home. Should be no problem for the Ravens. We'll have to see, but anything can happen. But there's no way the Giants should beat the Ravens.
The Ravens, man, they've turned it on. I think they've won 3 straight now after losing 4 of the last 5. They know they've got to get in that playoff, and the AFC is probably the toughest playoff picture and race right now.
That's for sure.
And I know the Ravens are at home. They play very well, especially against a team like this. But I mean, it's a good defense with the Giants, but I'm going to take the Ravens as well. Moving on, eliminated the Bengals, who upset the Steelers last week, 3-10-1, going to the Texans, who have also been eliminated in that AFC at 4-10.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the easier of the two. Give me the Texans at home.
Texans, huh? I'm going to go with the Bengals riding that win streak. I mean, after going out there and doing what they did against the Steelers, like get his division and all that, but they're riding a coattail, man. They're flying high right now. They're like, damn, we just beat literally one of the best teams in the league. 5-9 Broncos, who have been eliminated, at the Chargers, who are 5-9, have been eliminated, even though the Chargers beat the Raiders. They have
last
no chance.
Week, yeah. I should have picked the Chargers, I guess, last week. I thought the Raiders would do me a little bit better, but Broncos on the road at Chargers. If the Chargers can beat the Raiders, I mean, there should be no reason they can't beat the Broncos. Another division game, Chargers at home. I've been taking the home team, guys.
Justin Herbert's been balling for them.
Yes, he has.
I mean, God, he's going to get Rookie of the Year. Hunter Henry.
I think he should.
Hunter Henry's helped him out at tight end. Keenan Allen had 1 fucking catch last week. That worries me big time. That's their number 1 guy. It's the guy they go to. And, man, I want to pick the Broncos because they beat good teams, but then they've also got destroyed. But I think
another one of your crazy picks,
but the Chargers have lost every close game this year. That's true. So close of games.
Most of them have been by 1 possession, though.
I just think Justin Herbert's so much better than the Broncos defense right now. I'm going to take the Chargers as well.
You want to keep it close? Yeah.
Both these teams are in the same division, the NFC East, and they both still have their playoffs hopes alive, even though the Eagles are 4-9-1.
It's the worst division in the fucking league.
It really is, going to the Cowboys at 5-9. Who you got?
Eagles.
I think it stood up straight. It didn't even land on heads or tails.
Yeah, that's why I was a guess.
Tie.
I'm going to take the Eagles simply because who knows who's going to win between these two shit-ass teams. Unless somebody's got some insight, I don't. I have no idea.
I have insight. It's
Cowboys on the road, yeah, I would guess would probably be a better bet as far as if you're putting it in a pool, but I'm just going to take the Eagles on the road because the Eagles are going to somehow surprise me. Because I know if I don't pick the Eagles, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are probably going to blow the Cowboys out for sure.
I mean, they did beat the Saints. I mean, they could beat the Cowboys. There's no doubt about that. But I think the Cowboys are really trying to win this shit. Mike McCarthy's like, I'm not getting fired after 1 year. Fuck you, even though we're 5-9. But let me get the Cowboys. Moving on. 11-3 Bills at the Pats, who've been eliminated for the first time in 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
Wow. Or 18, whatever. Close enough.
Yeah, Bills, they won last week. They shouldn't have a problem with the Pats this week. Lock up that division and keep it moving and keep things hopeful for their playoff run.
Yeah, I think the Bills will win as well because if they do win, I believe they overtake the Steelers, even if the Steelers win, because they beat the Steelers. So they have the head-to-head tiebreaker.
Steelers fall to number 3.
Yeah, they'll be they're already number 3 right now because of the head-to-head. But if they win and they lose, oh, man, that's just tough. The Steelers are in a bad spot right now after losing 3 straight. Bills know what's up. They haven't been to the playoff, or they haven't won their division since 1995. Just won it, the Bills did. I think they're going to keep that rolling. Give me the Bills on that one. And last but certainly not least, it's ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Game.
1 game this year. We get 1 game this year, but it's a quick pick. It's 6-8 Vikings trying to just squeeze by and get in that playoffs at the Saints, who are 10-4, and Drew Brees did not look good last week after. I think he came back too early. I really
did too. I honestly didn't think he was going to play at all.
And Michael Thomas is out for the rest of the year, at least till the playoffs probably. So keep that in mind as well.
I don't think that matters in this one. Saints at home, Mercedes-Benz Dome. Drew Brees is back. He can make things happen with or without Michael Thomas. I think they definitely beat the Vikings in this one.
I really don't know, but I do think they have that huge advantage being at home, like we've been talking about. Drew Brees plays phenomenal when he's at home. The Saints may not, but he does. I know that. And it's going to be on Christmas. Big time game. Everybody's watching. I don't think Kirk Cousins has an arm to keep up with the Saints after losing to the Bears last week. They lost the week before that. I can't remember who it was. They've lost a couple straight. I mean, they've got to win this game, so maybe this week they'll get their shit together and be like, we're beating the fucking Saints. I mean, the Raiders have beat the Saints. The fucking Eagles have beat the Saints. The Packers beat the Saints. And who was the fourth team that beat the Saints that I'm leaving out here? Oh, the Bears.
Yeah.
And the Bears. So, I mean, why not the Vikings? The Vikings could beat them. Especially with Dalvin Cook and the run game there. He still played well last weekend. And I'm going to go with the Vikings. I don't know why.
You are.
I don't know why, but I think they're going to get lucky as fuck these next 2 weeks. And the Bears are going to fuck it up. And they're going to get in the playoffs and the Bears won't.
Most likely.
Calling it now, but that is the quick picks. Take us out, T-Ball. Fuck it.
Come playoff time, we'll obviously get you guys that information as far as who sits where and what our picks are for that. But you're going to have to tune into Week 17 before that happens. Keep it locked, guys. Your favorite YouTube sports channel. I'm your boy T-Ball.
I'm Mr. Bradley. You stay classy, YouTube.
Thanks for stopping by.